This Chud, is he a pedophile?
You see, Your Honor, this man is not a pedophile.
Well, I see no reason to continue this court case.
Objection! Yes, the actual fuck he is, look what he said!
Well, that is just not pedophilia, actually, you're just overreacting.
I agree with this man's statement, 100 with a million %.
No! Look! He said none of them left them pregnant! They even got their little symbol! He's a pedophile!
He's not a pedophile, because I said so!
Shut the fuck up, okay? Okay, order. Fuck. Damn. Anyway, Tyler, can you do it without yelling at me?
Yes. Okay. These people are clearly pedophiles.
Okay, you're done. Eli, tell us what really happened here.
Your Honor, this video right here is clearly lollybait. So this guy isn't really saying that these little girls are hot and he wants to get them pregnant. If anything, this is the creator's fault for making them like this.
Yep. Good answer, everybody. I am Jeffrey X.
That's a good question, me. 35 seconds ago, right after I just lost the most rigged court case of all time. Why are we okay with this? Before you say something like, we don't, you might not, but there's a group of people that I would like to talk about with you today. Like, literally, I'm seeing people openly admit that they like kids. It's insane. If you like kids, you'd probably want to keep it under the radar, wouldn't you? Who would openly admit to this? Unless there's a culturally more acceptable way to say you like kids. Lolicons! Look here, if you're not on the internet and you don't know what a lolicon is, 1, it's good for you, man. Thank you. Anyways, 2, lolicons are pretty much people who really, really like lollies. Like a lot. Perchance even sexually. But, you know, maybe even a really, really old character that looks like a child, you know, that's probably, you know, more accurate. But if you want the definition...
What the fuck was that? Okay, anyway. The real definition is, a lolly is a slang term derived from lolicon, Lolita complex, referring to a young or young-looking female character in Japanese anime and manga. It's often used to describe characters with childlike, cute, or immature features. Sometimes in the context of sexualized imagery or erotic undertones, which is why people joke about anime weebs and chuds talking about their 1,000-year-old wife.
Thank you. And since clearly you're just gonna be here now, you know, you mind telling me why it seems more culturally acceptable than pedophilia?
Yeah, I can. Really, it's because it's a character. I mean, they're not real. Like, look at Beatrice, for example, from ReZero. Yeah, she's infinitely years old, but she looks like a little child. And I mean, technically it's not, even if it looks like it is.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes they're like, well... Sorry, you just spit. Well, some people say, well, they're just really small and adorable girls. And you know, sometimes, maybe they are, you know. If you want an example, maybe take Rebecca from Cyberpunk Edgerunners, okay? But here's the thing. I don't know if it's just the art style, but can you tell me if this is an adult or not? And for Rebecca, you might be able to. But something like, this? It's not okay. I'm not saying that you should make your character look like a child when it's not, but you should probably not make this child-looking character dress in a maid outfit or something. 'Cause that would be bad. Lolicons are especially bad around hoyo games, or, you know, games created by hoyoverse. And the most recent victims being the new faction in their hit game, Zenless Zone Zero. Cover your eyes! Fuck! You don't know what Zenless is? It's the infamous Gooner game with a lot of jiggle physics, you know? But yeah, before I show you the faction and the things everyone has done to them, you know, including the creators, I'm gonna test you, okay? Holy fucking shit, I can't talk.
Well, technically, I'm gonna test you. Here are 3 characters from Zenless, okay? Which one do you think's the most attractive? I'll give you a minute to think. Yeah, look at them, whatever. If you said this one, you're a pedophile. Click off the video. I don't care if they're like 7,000 years old. It's just not okay.
Now, before we get into this endless fans, look at what the creators did. Keep in mind, you can have these on in-game too. You know, the game known for its jiggle physics. Sass. Personally, I think it's disgusting. But oh, it gets better. See this character trailer? We call this lollybaiting. Basically, lollybaiting is trying to learn pedophiles' views of lollies. But if you want the definition again...
Anyways, lollybait is a term used to describe childlike characters designed to attract lolicons, who are individuals that are really attracted to these characters. I mean, I don't really think I need to go on. You get the point of what it is.
Now, if I had to go over this video, they lollybaited by using this fucking outfit, you know, the music, the dance, you know, and you know, just the things she says. Keep in mind, she keeps saying no way in this video. That's funny later. Okay. Now let's go back to court. No Epstein this time.
Before we get this started, let me preface this real fast. This is a skit. Now, even though it's a skit, we are going to be showing screenshots of things real people have said about these lollies. I do not support anything these people are saying, but I will be defending them due to the skit. I do not support any of this. It is all a skit.
Alright, let's get live. Ow. Alright, we're doing this live. No more scripting. So do you see these files right here?
Yeah, I see 'em.
These are 5 screenshots. No, 6 screenshots. With one that is technically the same screenshot, a little bit. But 6 screenshots of things said on that video. You know, the lollybait video. We're gonna see if you can defend these people successfully.
I think I can.
Alright, we'll start with this one.
Okay,
Me-
let me take a gander at this.
Yes way, smirking at 128. At this point in the video, she says, "No way!" Do you think
Okay.
this guy is a pedophile?
Well, let's break it down here, okay? What makes this a bad comment to say about a seemingly harmless comment made in the video?
Well,
I mean, it's just her saying no way.
we know the video is lollybait. We've been over this. She's in
Yes.
a suggestive outfit, and she's constantly saying, "No way." To him, he replies, "Yes way," with this emoji. This emoji leads me to believe that he has some kind of sexual or romantic desire with that child.
It could also just be a smirking emoji. This doesn't mean that anything sexual whatsoever. Yes way could just be him being excited for the video. He's contradicting what she says in a joking and fun manner. This does not mean this man is a pedophile by any means whatsoever.
Okay. I think I could see that one. I think this guy still gets at least a 5 out of 10 on the pedophilic scale, because that's still a little bit weird to say.
I agree, it is a strange comment to make, but nonetheless, it's not outwardly pedophilic.
Okay. I think I can live with that. Alright. Next one. No way of pulling out with their little sign. This sign, if you guys didn't know, we probably shouldn't have explained it in the descriptions and, you know, the long paragraphs, but that means lollyfucker. Like, actually, look it up. So he says, no way of pulling out. Lollyfucker, lollyfucker, lollyfucker. And to go on with people normalizing this?
Well, them saying no way of pulling out, that's a bit suggestive, especially with the emojis. But I think I can pull this around to make this less of a sexual engrossment on his part.
How could we?
Okay, so there's a possibility, maybe this man, okay, maybe he has money put into the game. And maybe he's saying, well, they're coming out. There's no way I'm pulling my money out of this. I'm going to spend more. I want to get these characters. I want to be able to play them. And that's why the other guys are replying, for real. He's in the same boat as this guy. They want to be able to play the characters in the game, and that is why he's saying no way of pulling out.
But with the emojis that says lollyfucker, I want to say everything you just said gets denied with the proof of their little symbol. This is like their cult symbol. So I say, this guy and this guy, 10 out of 10 on the pedophile scale.
Well,
100%.
hold on. Now, yes, the emojis could symbolize that, but maybe this wasn't his intent. We've not seen anything like this so far. How do we know for a definitive fact that is what this man meant? We don't. And the guy saying for real, he didn't put the emojis. He could just be replying to the first half of the comment instead of the second half. So there is a possibility the first man is a pedophile. But the second man, he could just be replying to the first half of the comment.
Okay, the second man, I think that's totally fair to say about him. I think you can say that if you want to take it that way. I see the first man as a pedophile very clearly. And I will say it like this. Imagine a cult has a symbol. And I don't know, they worship Epstein as like a pinnacle to their life source. And it has a very not easy to mistake symbol. Like if you saw it, like a swastika or something. Like if I got a swastika tattooed on my forehead, you'd think I'm a neo-Nazi or something. Just like I think this guy is a pedophile with their little lolly symbol. So I think first dude, 100% a pedophile. Second dude, there's like a 75-25 chance that he is a pedophile.
Okay, see, I'm okay with this.
It's good. Alright. Let's go over here. This is kinda hot. Suna is so cute and funny, but Cyril is very bratty and I must have her. And he attempts to do the emoji combo. I will say, Cyril, I don't think is a character. I don't think I've ever heard that in my life. So, I do want to say this person is a pedophile. Because they open up with, this is kind of hot. Suna is so cute and funny. And they attempted the emoji combo. And I also want to say I must have her, but that can be used to something else.
Now, while we cannot say their full name, they do in fact have Lolly blatantly in their username. So, it is very hard to defend this, but I will try my best. Now, let's start with the first statement. This is kinda hot. Now, while this could be referring to it in a sexual manner, I believe they're being more genuine on the fact that this song is hot. This is a hit. This is a good song. Now, while others might take it in a sexual manner due to the username discrepancy with saying lolly, they could just be stating the fact that the song is hot. It is a good song. Now, moving further down in the comment, Suna is so cute and funny. They are just making a statement that the character is cute and funny. That is okay. They are not saying anything explicitly sexual or derogative about this character. That is a okay statement to make. Now, let's go to the last half of the comment. But Cyril is very bratty, and I must have her. Now, I'm not sure who Cyril is, but I think this comment could be taken as she is a bratty character, which is that is an okay thing to say. There is nothing there that is sexual about saying that whatsoever. And I must have her. Although I don't play Zenless, I don't know about it. Maybe that's a character they want to pull and play. Now, with the comments, they did not have the explicit lollyfucker cult symbol. This is completely different from what we've seen before. I think the only thing in here that can definitively say that this this person is a pedophile is the lolly in their username. That is it.
I think the lolly in their username makes this seem sexual and makes this look like an attempt to do their little symbol. And everything else tied to those two facts makes it also look pedophilic. So I want to say,
there are other ways to go around looking at this. You don't have to look at it from the narrow.
If I were to cover up their name,
it's a pedophile.
It's kind of weird that they open up with "this is kind of hot," and it looks like they're trying to do the symbol. But if I cut out those two parts, I think it's fine. I think this guy is 80% pedophile. 80%.
I would say it is a 50-50 on the pedophilic scale.
50-50? Give me 75-25 and we'll move on.
Cut that 75 down to a 65 and you get yourself a deal.
Okay, I can work with that, Okay. Now, this one follows along. This is kind of hot. This one is my personal favorite. None of them left unpregnant! With their signature symbol. This one I used in the previous court case, which was, counteracted by Epstein. But this guy, for one, they have predator in their name. It looks like they're moaning. They're saying none of them left unpregnant with the cult symbol. I think, without a doubt, 100%, this guy has to be a pedophile.
Okay, now listen. This could be a stretch here. That is not a moan. That is a sign of endearment. That is a wooga. Now, while many associate that with sexual deviancy, I would go as far as to say that's a sign of endearment. That is a sign of love and gratitude towards this community.
He loves them, alright, I'll tell you that.
Now, the rest of this comment, I don't know if I can defend this, but I will try. None of them left unpregnant. Now, while this might seem like he is insinuating possible rape, I would not go as far as to say that is exactly what he is insinuating. Now, while it must seem that way, maybe he's hoping for them to have a long, fruitful life where they become pregnant and have children. He's hoping that they live a good, bountiful life and they are able to have children when they are older. Now, I cannot defend the cult symbol, because as we know, this does in fact mean lollyfucker. But maybe this isn't meant towards him. Maybe this is pointed towards the community.
What? What?
Listen. The community is full of pedophiles. This is a known fact. We stated this in the video. This community is full of known pedophiles. But maybe instead of saying he's the lollyfucker, maybe he's saying, I don't know, the community are lollyfuckers. They need to be stopped. Maybe he's trying to protect them. He is an anti-LOLICON, okay? Look at this message. This is an anti-LOLICON trying to protect them. This could also go for the previous comment. This is kind of hot. Senna is so cute and funny. That could also be a sign of an anti-LOLICON. These people are just trying to protect them and keep them out of harm's way.
I call bullshit, and I think the first part is the only justifiable thing about your statement. I think him saying this, and you think it's a sign of endearment and love, I think that points more towards my case, where I say he's a pedophile, because very clearly, his swastika is right there. This one, I haven't seen before. I got sent this one this morning. ZZZ lollies are lovely. Much wishes for them, and protect them. Now this one, I think if they just said the first part without lolly in it, this would be a pretty decent comment. If they just said ZZZ has lovely character design, much wishes for them and protect them, I think this guy would come out scot-free with this. The fact that he put ZZZ lollies are lovely makes me want to believe this guy's a pedophile.
Well, technically, everything that this man has said in the first half of his statement is technically true, and it's not sexualized in any explicit manner. He is just stating that the characters that are lollies, we know this, that these characters are in fact lollies, without a shadow of a doubt. We know that that's what they are, so he's saying that they're lovely, not because they are lollies, but because that's just what they are in general. He's not saying they're lovely because they're lollies. He's saying that the lollies are just in general lovely. And to push it further, he says much wishes for them and protect them. This man has not used the symbol once in this comment. He used an endearment for emoji with a heart emoji, heart eyes emoji. This man is not trying to harm them. He enjoys them. He enjoys the game and he enjoys the characters. He does not want to have any sexual relationship with these children.
I think I can give that one to you. Even though his first parts, I think I can give that one to you. I think this is the first. Not guilty. He's not guilty. So, to end things on some kind of note, at least 3 out of the 5 people in the hoyoverse gaming community, specifically for Zenless, are pedophile. Some places, there's more pedophiles. In other places, it's far less. Now, I will say, I don't think playing games makes you a pedophile, but I will say ever since games, there's been an extreme rise of them, especially with titles from the 2010s. So yeah, stay safe from predators, but please God, don't become one.
Dude.